Hello there, we are back to tell you another stop on our Panama Canal transit cruise, and today we're going to talk about our day in Cartagena. We did a celebrity tour excursion on this day. It was a small group tour called Getsemaní and Old Town Discovery. This was a 4.5 hour or so tour. Our guide was a young man named Jorge, and I thought he was pretty good. Had a lot of information about the area, knew the history, knew all the sites. And what he did that I thought was pretty cool, because this was about half walking, half driving, is anytime we had a long walk, he pointed out a detour, a quicker detour for people that didn't feel like walking the whole distance, so they could still see a part of the city and meet up with the group a few minutes later. First up was Getsemaní. Just to tell you a little bit about that, it's an area outside of the city, which is the Old Town is a walled city there. And it was the poor part of town back like 200 years ago. It was founded by slaves and laborers. But today, it's a pretty vibrant and rich area.
Yeah, walking down the cute little alleys, you'll see it's very colorful. Lots of umbrellas. When you look up, see umbrellas up in the sky. The alleys are just very colorful with murals, and there happen to be like a lot of kids, even like teenagers out in the alleys, like listening to music and kicking a ball around. It seemed like a very nice area.
So after wandering a bit, we had our first stop, which was a chance to sample a local beverage, Limonada de Coco.
All part of the tour.
Yes, it was included. Do you remember what's in that drink?
Other than coconut and lime, no.
That's pretty much it, ice. They make it with or without rum. I'm pretty sure we had it without rum.
For the people that were lactose intolerant, I think you could substitute that in there as well.
And what'd you think of the drink?
I thought it was very refreshing.
It was.
Give it on. I love coconut.
It was awesome. It was a little bit too limey for me, but it still was, on a nice warm day, it was perfect. And it was a nice treat that we got to have that in a cute little cafe. Mm-hmm. Did we say it was called Cafe Palenque?
I thought it was Planta, but I don't know.
All right, so it was
Either
one
way,
of those places.
It's across from the Plaza de la Trinidad.
And what else was there? Because we explored that a little bit.
So that's kind of known as the city's lively heart, where people come to gather there, tourists, locals. They come there at night. It gets very vibrant and lively, and there's music, there's food carts. When we were there, it was daytime, so it wasn't as lively, but there were still people just kind of hanging out there. And we saw the ladies with the fruit on their heads, and he said, don't take a picture of them because they'll throw fruit at you unless you pay to have your picture taken with them. I kind of snuck it. Sorry, ladies with the fruit on your head. Also in that plaza is the church, the Holy Cross of the Trinity Church, which is a famous church. There was also a little sidewalk area where they had what looked like the Hollywood stars on the walks, with local painters and artists in the stars. And apparently they just added it to add to the vibe of the artistic area.
From there, we headed back to our bus, and we drove a little bit further into the walled city, which was kind of neat. Actually, it was a huge wall, like right on the waterfront, that sort of sealed off the Old Town section. And we did some wandering there through San Diego and Centro.
Yes, I do remember San Diego. There were a lot of those old looking cars driving through when we were there, so there's probably an old car tour that you can take. Something Jorge pointed out as we were driving on the bus were how many motorcycles, I guess, there are in the town area, or the city part, I guess, of the area. They use them as Lyfts and Ubers.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. He pointed out La Cevicheria, which became one of the most famous restaurants to have ceviche at, because it was Anthony Bourdain had stopped there and put it on his show No Reservations.
We also drove by the Fort Castillo San Felipe de Barajas, which was built in 1639.
Yeah, we just jumped out and took a picture there. We didn't do anything there.
Yeah, it wasn't really on the agenda, but...
There was a lot of people trying to sell stuff at that fort, which almost immediately as soon as you get off the bus, people were on top of you trying to sell things, and I did not like that about that stop. So just be aware of that.
All right, going through that area, we also had a drive-by view of India Catalina, which is a little bit of a controversial statue in that area. As we walked down the street, remember what he pointed out about all of the doors?
Yeah, all of the knockers on the door, knockers. So they actually do have some significance, but for some reason I didn't catch the significance.
Some of them meant different things like courage or bravery or whatever, but it was a way to signify your wealth and, you know, what you did for a living. As we moved into the Old Town area, the houses became a lot bigger than they were in Getsemaní. They had balconies everywhere. It was really a beautiful area to walk around, and a lot of the balconies had flowers and plants growing all over them and up the sides of the building. It was just a really cool place to walk around.
We stopped at, there were 2 local food carts. He pointed both out, mentioned what they were selling. We opted to go for the arepa de queso.
Yeah, it was delicious. Sweet, cheesy, savory, fresh. And as we were eating, a school let out across the street and all the kids came swarming over. So, pretty good sign that the food was yummy.
It was very good. It was like corn cakes almost with lots of cheese inside.
Yeah.
Very yummy.
Sweet corn was good. Our last stop was in Parque de Bolivar, where we got dropped off for the last time and had a chance to do some wandering around before our trip back to the ship.
And there, as part of your tour, you can go into what is called the Gold Museum. It's a very small museum. It's educational. There's pottery, jewelry, gold. It was a nice reprieve from the heat that day. It was very hot, but then I think I would recommend just walking along that street. There was lots of vendors, food carts. The buildings were nice. There's a clock tower that was very pretty. So I would recommend doing that.
Agreed, yep. All right, anything else from this trip?
I think we covered everything.
All right, would you recommend this?
I think if you want a taste of the area, it's literally a good taste of the area.
Agreed. All right, ciao.
Ciao.